at that. This is just from gritting. There's got to be another method of grit. Welcome to another edition of Make a Habit Motivation. I'm just going to talk about branding. Branding has been around since 2000 BC. Yes, I said it, 2000 BC. And for those of you, you know it's Black History Month. So one thing I've got to say to you, I'm a bit out of breath, but one thing I've got to say to you, 2000 BC, so listen to this, yeah? For you, like I've got to say it's Black History Month. And every day should be Black History Month. I've talked about it in other videos that I've done, Make a Habit Motivation. But I've got to say to you is that a lot of people want to escape the European way and certain stuff. But unfortunately for you, you may not realize that it's ingrained within life. So regarding branding, they were branding slaves. But you know what? Let's not go on a negative with this one. We're going to go on a positive. And regarding branding, the whole concept of branding, a lot of people do it really effectively and know that branding isn't just about your logo, isn't about your online media accounts and social media platforms and, you know, the clothing that you wear. That it's much more than that. When you're going into a shop, for example, the shop staff need to represent your brand. They need to represent what you stand for. It bothers me for the fact that people say there's not a lot of opportunities. Well, I've got to say to you, there's loads of opportunities because I've gotten into loads of businesses. I've been to loads of businesses. I know loads of businesses. I've seen businesses online and so forth. And their branding, they don't have a clue about branding. You go into a restaurant and the customers don't even look like they want to serve you, but they expect you to eat their food. Are you serious? You go into a car sales showroom and you want to purchase a car, but no one looks like they're interested in purchasing, who want to actually allow you to purchase a car or you to sell the car. They don't look like they just don't want to sell a car. And then you think to yourself, hold up a second, we're supposed to be in Brexit, so people should be more passionate about what they're doing and love what they're doing in regards to their work, because there's a lot of people out there that don't have jobs and struggling to get by, and these people are here and they don't look happy. I was driving past a car wash place. Every single one of them was on their mobile phone. Every single one of them were on their mobile phone. All of them were on their mobile phone. I was thinking, are they open? Do they want business? Now, branding is so important. And yesterday I talked about don't devalue yourself. Know your value. Now, in regards to branding, you need to know what your company represents. And I do not believe in discrimination. So if you're doing nutriment or you're doing a health roofing and you're thinking to yourself, well, I don't want people that are a bit big to be selling my product. But that person that's actually a bit fluffy in some words, some people will call it, they may do the best job. The best job that you've ever seen. Like, they may be the best sales staff that you've seen. And they're doing a great job, you know, but you've discriminated them because of their weight. No, that's not right. And at the end of the day, you need to realize that you need to not segregate, but, you know, but educate people in regards to business. And those young people that are out there that are watching this video or grinding, may not be watching this video, may not even get to see this video because you ain't sharing it. There's so much opportunity, but obviously the older generation ain't showing you that. They ain't allowing you to hear what I'm saying. They don't know what we're talking about, and it's bothering me so much more that the BBC's putting stuff on. The BBC's now broadcasting stuff about gangs and young people in gangs, and I was like, they're definitely going to make this like, no, this is not going to be appealing. No way is it going to be appealing. But guess what? It was too appealing. In fact, I put myself in my young mentality, my young mind when I was growing up, and I was like, ooh, are you telling me I won't get caught? I will not get caught. Are you telling me you guys are struggling to find us? We are winning at the moment? Are you serious? You're telling me that if I have a rock the size of this that is worth a certain amount? Are you joking, bruv? Are you for real, bruv? Whoa. I can make some money with this, like, and feds don't know, Popo don't know, pigs don't know. Are you for real? Bruh, I don't even need to be doing this on a low key anymore. But believe it or not, people are actually doing this broad daylight, not even balls in their drugs. They're openly selling it in their hand. You can see it. They're selling it as if it was sweets. But I ain't going to go into that. What I will say to you is, like, we can complain about stuff, or we could be the change that we want to see. Now, I put these motivational videos out purposely early hours of the morning, 6. Well, I was up at 4, but it's a bit too early. I was just getting myself sorted. I'm consistent. I put a video out, consistency. My missus says, boy, you put a video out, consistency, but you ain't even consistent at home. You ain't consistent at home. You have to be consistent all around. That's why I've washed up the dishes. I've made sure the house is clean. I've put the rubbish out for Tuesday. What are you doing? Are you being consistent with your thing? Are you being consistent? Because at the end of the day, if you've got a brand, you've got a business, and you're still the same place 5 years ago, you ain't being consistent. You ain't putting the work in. You seriously ain't putting the work in. You're not speaking to the right people. You're not advertising your business correctly. You ain't doing what's right. I'm outside this shop. This shop, believe it or not, this shop is not just one shop. They actually own more or less all the shops on this corner. Can you imagine that? They're doing work. They're putting their work in. And I rate them for that. When I went into the other shop a couple months ago, I asked them for some drink. It was probably, I believe it was Lucozade. Brandon, Lucozade. But anyway, I'm not even getting sponsored by them, but it's not even the point. I went in for Lucozade, yeah? And they said, oh, well, have you asked the other shop? And I said, well, why would you promote the other shop? Oh, by the way, it's my shop. I said, excuse me? I said, oh, that's a good look. You own both shops? Yeah, we own both shops. Imagine that, they're controlling a corner of the street. A corner of the street they're holding. That's important. And I've got to say, props to Dean O'Kai for bringing out Dr. Boyce Watkins, London. Dr. Boyce Watkins, London. Yes, I said it. He's basically over in London talking about Black Wall Street. I believe in it to a certain degree, but I do not like I do not want to see no segregation. I believe in schools should be teaching about black history and everyone's history. People should be able to tune into what they want to actually listen to, or not. Well, yeah, people should tune into what they want to actually listen to. But while I was actually talking about school without going off on one, is students should be able to decide, oh, you know what, I actually want to learn black history. I want to know my history. Maybe I might have a little sprinkle of white history there, you know, just to understand where I'm in the UK and what the UK represents. But in regards to everything, and what I was saying regarding the subject of branding is so important. So important. So you need to think about what your brand represents. You know, because at the end of the day, people are going to look at you. They're going to want to have that feel, that touch, that understand. They want to represent your brand. They want to know what your brand is about. So if people you've got representing your brand that's in your circle that's actually not adding value to you and they're devaluing you, then you need to move them out. You need to get rid of them. Obviously family, it's a bit of a touchy one. Friends come and go. Real friends stay no matter what. So this bad criticism, positive criticism, they stay because they know what it is. They know how hard it is. And they know what they need to do. So what I've got to say to you is continue to make a habit out of your great habits and knock out your bad habits one by one. Stay positive, productive and patient and believe vision achieving good. I love to wrap up these videos real quick, but it's a motivational video and it's an early morning one as always, you know, to let you know that consistency is the key and branding is so important in whatever you do. So like if you don't like what you're doing, get out of it. Why are you in it? But don't get out of it straight away. Make sure there's a lap, an overlap, so there's no break in your income. See, that's why it's important not to have a 9 to 5, yeah? I, unfortunately, at the moment, working part-time. I love the job that I do because I would have left it, but at the same time, I know there's bigger things out there for me, and my management know that. But do you tell your management what you really want and the growth that you want? Do you let the brand that you're representing know what they could do to make their brand much better? Or do you keep it quiet and just take the money and just keep it quiet and that's it? And, you know, because if you open your mouth and actually speak, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. So you know what it is. Do what you have to do to get by, but do it with integrity and treat everyone how you would like to be treated, no different. Okay, thank you for watching. This is Make a Habit Motivation. I'm out. Look at that. This is just from gritting. There's got to be another method of grit.